Hello and welcome to Code Like a Pro. This is video 1 of 10 in my Python 3 crash course. This is a course covering the basics of Python. You can pause the video right now to view the topics that will be covered in this video. This is approximately a 2.5 hour long video series. This course is beginner friendly and can also serve as a refresher for those of you who are already experienced in Python. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, before we begin, I just want to give you a few quick tips on how you can get the most out of this course. Number 1. Pause and practice. Don't just watch the video, practice alongside with me on your own, so that you can better understand the concepts and what I'm teaching you, and you can also better implement these skills into future projects. Number 2. Take notes. Taking notes is one of the best ways to understand what is being taught. Your notes do not have to be detailed, but just take some form of notes and you'll do great. Number 3. Do the exercises and quizzes I put in the videos. Throughout this course, there will be exercises to help you practice the concepts and skills you learn. It is highly recommended that you do not skip these exercises, as they will help you implement these skills into future projects and can help you better understand the concept that is being taught. Also, there will be quizzes at the end of every video. These quizzes can help you refresh your memory on what was taught throughout the video. Number 4. Rewatch parts you don't understand. If you are unable to understand a part of a video, rewatch that part a couple of times. If you are still unable to understand that part, then drop a comment below, and myself or someone in the community will help you understand your confusion. Number 5. Don't worry about memorizing. Memorizing concepts is not a proper way to learn, because you will not be able to grasp the concepts and learn when or where to use them. If you use these tips, you should be able to get the most out of this course and be able to master the basics of Python quickly. What is Python? Python is a versatile programming language among multiple options available. It is an excellent choice for beginners due to its simplicity and readability. Python has a wide range of applications, including web development, data science, machine learning, automation, and much more. To get started coding with Python, you need to install it on your computer. To do this, go to your search engine and search python.org, or you can simply click on the first link in the description below. Then you're going to hit enter. The version I'm currently downloading at the time of this recording is Python 3.13.5. Python is constantly being updated. So if you're watching this video when it has a different version, then just download the latest version. So I'm going to hit download. And do not worry, because everything that will be taught in this series will be applicable to future Python versions. Click on downloads, double click on the file that says Python and then the version name. Then it'll take you to this window. So you're gonna hit continue on the introduction, hit continue, and then you're gonna hit install, and then you're going to put in the password to your device, and then it'll start installing Python for you. Once Python has finished installing on your device, we need to confirm that it has been installed successfully. On Mac, click the Launchpad and go to the search bar and type in terminal. you're going to open the terminal application, and then you're going to type in Python 3 -- version, and you're going to hit return, and it should give you the version that is installed on your computer. If this is not the correct version, then there has been a mistake in the installation. So try to process again and it should work. To actually start writing code, you need a code editor. A code editor is a specialized text editor designed specifically for writing and editing code for computer programs. While you can technically write code in a basic text editor like Notepad, code editors offer a range of features that significantly enhance the coding experience and improve productivity for developers. Here are a couple of key features and benefits of using a code editor rather than a normal text editor. Syntax highlighting. This is one of the most visible and helpful features. Code editors automatically color code different elements of your code based on the programming language. This makes the code much easier to read, understand, and debug, and makes it easier to distinguish different languages. Automatic indentation. Code editors automatically indent lines of code, helping to maintain readability while coding. Error checking and linting. Many code editors can detect errors or potential issues in your code in real time, providing immediate feedback and helping you catch mistakes early. Auto completion. As you type, the editor suggests or completes code snippets, variable names, and function calls, saving time and reducing typos. Plugins and extensions. Code editors are often highly customizable through plugins and extensions, allowing you to add more features, support for different languages, or integrate other development tools, making it more customizable for your needs. If you can't decide what code editor you want to use, I highly recommend VS Code. VS Code is the code editor I'm going to be using throughout the series, so if you use it as well, it'll be easier to follow along. If you don't know how to install VS Code on your computer, I will have a separate video that will be linked in the description. So let's get started actually creating the program. So you're going to open up VS Code and wait for that to open up. Then you're going to hit New File. Then you're going to type in Python. And there should be an option that says Python file. And then to save this file onto your computer, you're going to hit Command S on Mac or Control S on Windows, and then you're going to give it a name. I'm just going to say first program. And since this is a Python file, it always has to end in .py. Then you're going to hit save. And save. Now it's officially saved. You have just created your first program. If you're not using VS Code, you can go ahead and skip the video too. But if you are using VS Code, I do highly recommend you watch this part. VS Code right now, and before I show you how to install this extension, I will write some code to show you the before of installing the extension, and once I install the extension, I'll show you the after of installing it so that you can really understand the benefits of having this extension installed in VS Code. To start, I'm going to write a basic built-in function. A built-in function is something that takes in an input and gives you an output. For example, a square root button on a calculator can be thought of as a built-in function because you give it an input and it gives you an output. The output is the square root of the input. And a function is built in if you don't have to make that function and the function is already built for you. This function is the print function. The print function takes an input and displays it on the screen. For example, if I were to put in the function print in parentheses, my input would go between the parentheses, which would be hello world in quotations. Remember, letters and words have to go in between quotations, otherwise you'll get a syntax error when you run your code. So once I run my code, it should display hello world on the screen. But where? Well, it is displayed in the terminal. Luckily, we don't have to use an external terminal for VS Code because VS Code already has a terminal built in for us. But how do I access this terminal? Well, I can do it using one of three ways. One, by pressing Ctrl backtick. The backtick symbol is below the escape button. Press Ctrl backtick, and there you go, the terminal pops up right here. Or you can also access the terminal by going down here to this gray faint line, and then it should turn blue and your cursor should turn into an up arrow key cursor. And then you can just go ahead, click and drag, and you can bring it up to whatever height you want. And finally, you can also access the terminal by going up to the top right corner and clicking the third symbol with the vertical line going through it. And as you can see, the terminal pops up. So how do I run my code to see my code in action? Well, I can run the command python 3 and put in the name of my file, which in my case is firstprogram.py. Oopsies, I spelled it wrong. Firstprogram.py. And if you're on Windows, you can get rid of the 3. It is just python firstprogram.py. But I am on a Mac, so I will be putting back that 3 and pressing enter or return to run my code. And as you can see, it displays hello world. Now I'm going to show you how to install the extension. So what you want to do is, you want to go to these 3 blocks and one disconnected block right here. And once you hover over it, it should say extensions. You want to go ahead and click on that and it'll open a little window. And then you want to type in Python. The first result should be Python. Click on that and it should be from Microsoft. And it should be verified as well. So then you hit install and it should finish installing pretty quickly. And then I go in here and then as you can see, wait, let me close the window first by clicking on the extensions button again. As you can see, there is a new button here. But what does it do? Well, if you're getting annoyed of just writing commands to run your code over and over again, you can just simply press this button right here and it will run your code, as you can see right here. And there's one more feature that we have, which is autocomplete. For example, I'm going to type in print, and when I type in PR, the first 2 letters of print, it'll already give me the recommendations to autocomplete what I'm about to type. So as you can see, the first result is print, so I click on it and it completes that for me. Or I can also quickly complete it. Instead of clicking it, I can just hit tab to quickly autocomplete the word print. If you want to learn more about VS Code and its extensions, check out the video linked in the description below about how to install VS Code. That is all for video 1. If you found this video helpful, then consider liking and subscribing and hitting the bell icon to receive notifications about future updates.